Alright, so in today's video, I want to go over everything for the new season. Shout out to Ubisoft, they gave me early access to this. And I want to talk about what you're looking at right here, the operator. We're going to talk about this first, because I'm sure this is what you click on the video for. And then we'll get into everything like the Solis change, the Nokk change, the Dokkaebi change, all that stuff. But starting off, also, before we get into this, please do subscribe. I'm on the grind to 100K. It would mean the world to me if you could sub. For real, I want that plaque. But starting off, as I was saying, this is the new operator, and you may see, 3 operators on the screen. She's not in a wheelchair. Well, she's in a wheelchair, but you're not playing as a person in a wheelchair. It's a veteran, essentially. Now, if we look at the loadout, we're looking at a new assault rifle, the PCX-33, 36 damage, 745 RPM, 31 bullets, comes with Echo's pistol, the P229, and impacts or prox alarms. I love this weapon. It has no recoil. Beautiful weapon. Okay, now I want to showcase some stuff in the game real quick. Once you get into the lobby, one of your robots is basically behind this shield. This is a bulletproof shield that you can play behind, as well as it is a camera that you can look around with. Now, the cool thing about this, basically what I can do is, right, let's say I leave this one on site. I can run over here. I can go roam. By the way, great operator for roaming, an AR, and you have impacts to get around the map quick, right? Let's say I go and I get a kill right here, and I'm in here. They're pinching me out. They're nading me. There's like 4 people in here. I can literally go like this, transfer, and now here I am. And now I'm still alive. They kill that guy off, but look who's still alive. I am, right? So you're able to transfer in between each characters. Now, to answer some questions for you, once the operator if you die with like this operator I'm playing right now, you don't respawn as that one. That's not how that works. It all depends on whichever operator you're playing. Like if that operator dies, then you die. But if that one gets shot and I'm not playing that, I don't die, if that makes sense. So you don't have 2 lives. Another question you might have is about health. We both have different health. So if I have 20 health on that guy, I can turn to this guy and I'm back to 110 health. He cannot be docked, he cannot be thunderbirded, and he cannot be hit by, like, he can't pick up rook armor. Now, I'm sure I'll have B-roll going for all this because I did record this already, just testing different stuff out. But another cool feature is he can run through smoke grenades, like the operator smoke, and he won't take damage to them, as well as he can run through Fenrir mines. So, like, if I'm playing close to this door, somebody gets hit by a Fenrir, I won't be blinded by it. In case you don't know, your teammates can be blinded by your own Fenrir. Or if, like, Brava hacks it, they can be blinded. Now, if Brava does hack this, by the way, like, she can't hack you personally, but she can hack the new operator. So if she goes and she hacks this one, what's going to happen is, I believe I have a recording of it. If I don't, I'm a troll. But basically, what's going to happen is this will start to overheat. It will get red. It will let you know on the left side that it's like, it will like start flashing. And what you'll do is you'll go like this, and it'll be like, you're overheating. So then you transfer, and it will cancel that out. If you don't cancel it out, the operator breaks and dies. Now, something interesting that I don't know if this will count towards I don't know if this will be here in the full season, but if you were to kill me and this bot, it would count as 2 kills. So if you see this around the map, you can shoot this, and then you can get a kill. It will count as a kill. So you can technically get a 6-piece instead of an ace, right? So listen, if you want to get your KD up, take IQ. Okay, that's another thing. Okay, let's talk about this. IQ, I'll have a video up on this. I recorded this. IQ can find the operator, not the person who's alive running around, but the person who is stationary, your other robot. She can find that no matter where they are. So IQ is going to be the operator to get your KD up. What are you going to do? You are going to take IQ, immediately find that robot. Go from below, go from above, whatever it may be, get yourself that free kill, get that KD ratio up. Okay. Now, another thing that I found that you can do. So if you place a claymore next to this robot, it will not automatically go off. Just killing it and, having that guy still be alive. What the plan is that you see this, right? You place a claymore down behind it. So that way the second that the person teleports, they explode, right? Or you can just shoot it and get yourself technically a free kill. But that's what I would do. And nomad jabs are the same thing. They won't just go off right away. They have to teleport back to this in order for this to go off. Now, a really cool feature with this operator is with Jackal and Deimos. He kind of counters him or like messes with them. So for example, because we're 2 different people, we have 2 different footsteps, 2 different locations. So if I'm being tracked, right, I'm sure I'll have the footage up on screen, but basically if you were being tracked and you switch to the other operator, the one that was initially tracked is going to stay tracked, not you, after you teleported. So you can really trick them with that, right? Now I want to talk about some of the counters to them as well, because there's a good amount of counters. But first, just look at this. Look at this recoil. No recoil on this weapon. This weapon is beautiful. You guys are going to love this weapon. It's a very, very nice weapon. Good damage as well. Pretty solid. I really do like this weapon a lot. I wish we had an ACOG on it, but that's just me. Let's look at all the attackers. Okay, Sledge. If he sledgehammers it, basically it will break the shield, not kill the person. Because you can break the shield, not kill the person. You can also melee the glass of the shield, kind of like how you can on a mirror. It won't break it, but it will just like make it so you can't see out of it. Thatcher, when he gets Thatchered, the entire screen goes fuzzy and you can't switch to him. Ash destroys the shield. Thermite, you can destroy the shield. Twitch does not do anything, just does normal damage. Monty doesn't send him flying back. Glaz, you can still see with him, but Glaz is fine with him. Fuse, obviously, explosives can kill them, okay? IQ, huge counter to him. Can see the stationary robot at all times. Buck, you know, not going to do anything to damage. Capital can burn him. He can die to fire. Jackal, I showed that. You could track him with Jackal, but he has weird-ass footprints, bro. Ying doesn't matter. Zofia can obviously destroy the shield. Dokkaebi. So the cool thing with Dokkaebi is basically when you get called, you're going to have your own ringtone, and the Dokkaebi symbol is going to be up on your screen when you're running around, right? So if you're running around, like because you're a robot, you'll see Dokkaebi on your screen. It's kind of annoying as an operator, but I like the feature. Then we have Lion, same thing. Nomad can make him go flying back if you place it behind him once he teleports back. Gridlock, you know, no counter. Nokk, no counter. Aside from the camera, you know, because you can hide from cameras. Amaru, no. Callie can destroy the shield if Callie lances it. Ace can destroy the shield if he aces it. Zero, no. Flores, yes, obviously. Grim can capture him. You know, he can, like, mark him. Brava can counter him. Ram can destroy the shield. And Deimos can track him, but he can be tricked as well. The main counters to this are going to be explosives and Brava. Those are going to be the main counters to this. Explosives, IQ, and Brava. Those three are your main go-to counters if you want to counter this operator. Now, something very interesting I found out. I have the footage on screen. I was messing around with Coconut Bra, and I found a glitch, and I don't know if it's going to make it to the live build. But when you teleport, you place your shield down, right? So I told him to place his shield down, like his Ella shield down, at the same time that I place my robot shield down in a doorway, because normally, as you know, you can't place two shields next to each other. Well, when you do this at the correct time, like you count it down, and as you're in the middle of placing it, the other person places their deployable shield down, you get this. But now, let's move on to the next stuff coming. Now for Dokkaebi, what change did she get? Dokkaebi's change is going to be with her phone calls. So you can still call people from anywhere on the map, but if you look at the bottom right now, you don't start off with it. It takes 45 seconds for you to get your first phone call. So she's not completely nerfed. She's still an amazing operator, but it's basically gonna stop you from being able to like, see, the round just started, go like this, phone call, hop in, roam clear in 10 seconds, right? But also something I want to show you that they did change. This is for every drone, like every regular drone and echo drones. Look at the bottom right. Now you may be saying, what the fuck is that? This is the boost. So look, I can soar. I got the Naruto white lines. It can basically give you a drone boost. So if you need to get somewhere fast with your drone, or if somebody's chasing after your damn drone, you can boost around the map like a psycho and you know, go faster. So you can only do this 3 times per round. Flores drones do not have it. I don't think Twitch drones have it, but I believe Echo drones do have it. Yes, so Echo drones do have the speed boost. So you could be flying around with this damn Echo drone if you need to get away with it. Now for the Solis change. This change is horrible. I'm always keep it real with you guys. I'm not gonna, you know, just sit here and lie to you. I feel like I should give my feedback, my opinions, and I personally think this is a terrible change. I do think it will get reverted at some point when Ubisoft sees that not a single soul is going to play Solis ever again. But let me tell you what they did to Solis. So after that first nerf, I figured, okay, they're going to buff Solis because, you know, people don't play her. They took away her stuff during the prep phase. She lost her impacts, less range. Oh no, they made her worse. They made her worse. I didn't think that was possible. So I'm going to have footage on your screen, okay? Basically, what happens with Solis now is, you know how normally when you use your Solis, you can look around and it'll tell you what you're looking at. You'll see a Nokk. You'll see somebody in a drone. You'll see the bomb. You'll see, you know, that, right? Now, it doesn't show you what you're looking at. It's just like a question mark or whatever it is. It's not, you don't know what you're looking at anymore. Like, that is terrible. In order to find out what you're looking at, you have to use this thing called overclock, which is basically what you know how you used to be able to scan people, or you used to be able to scan with the Solis thing, and it would show you where everything is, right? So now when you scan, if you want to figure out what you're looking at, it's going to tell the person that they are being, marked by Solis. It's going to be a red thing on their screen. They can see that they're being marked by Solis. So there's just no point to play her, because what are you going to do? How are you going to get somebody from below? They're going to be being marked like oh, Solis is marking you, and now they can just run. You know what I mean? So this is an awful change. The Nokk change, the Nook change, however the hell you want to say your name. Let me talk about this. So first off, they buffed the FMG9. They made the recoil easier. That's what they said. So less recoil on the FMG9. Now basically what they did for Nokk is, as you can see, I've not used my ability yet. But when I use my ability, right, if I walk, it doesn't go down. So I have an unlimited amount of my ability as I'm walking quietly like this. So I can be quiet the entire time, right? Now, let me rephrase that. Not quiet. I wish I could be quiet. I can be not seen on cameras, basically. The only way this will change or go down is if I sprint, it'll go down. If I shoot, it'll go down. And I think if I'm being watched by a camera, it will slowly go down as well. I'm not too sure, though. Or if I'm, doing any action, like meleeing or something like that, then it will go down, right? Now, what do I think of this change? I think it's a good change, but I don't think it's enough, if I'm being honest with you. I would have liked to see either her silent step back, whether or not it was mixed with she's only silent, for half the time or something. I don't know. I just think she needed something bigger than this, whether it was during the test server, what they did a while ago when she first came out was she was able to walk through traps. Me personally, I would love to see that back. And I think it wouldn't be too broken, because Legion's mind is not electronic anymore. So you can counter her very easily with Legion. Back in the day, it was like every trap was electronic. She could walk through every trap. That would be broken. I understood that. But we have Legion. Legion can counter that. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is still a nice little change, though, because if you're trying to be quiet anyway and slow walk, and your thing won't go down. So it's a solid change. I can't complain about it at all. I just would have wished it would be something more bigger, and maybe they will in the future. But on to the next thing. All right, now the next thing that they have added in is going to be being able to use the matchmaking while you're queuing. So let's say I went to go queue into an arcade, right? I could do play while matchmaking, right? It says play shooting range at the bottom. I could go into the shooting range. As you see at the top left, it says cross-play arcade. I can go to the shooting range if I wanted to, and basically just warm up while we're queuing. Top left, it will have my queue time. I could be in here warming up my weapon the entire time. This is an amazing change. Now the next feature is going to be the Defender AI playlist. Sure, I'll have footage on the screen. This is simple. You basically go in. You can choose any defender that's, it shows up in the options. The new operator is there as well. You basically are playing against AI attackers. So you can reinforce, they'll thermite the wall. They will, push you, flash you, drone you. They will do everything. And you're basically in there just... It's the same thing as the attacker AI, except on defense. Fire change. I like it a lot. But let me know what you guys think. Overall, it should be everything coming to the new season. I don't think I missed anything. Maybe I did. Oh, the Siege Cup. The Siege Cup. The Siege Cup is also coming. That will be every 2 weeks. There'll be a Siege Cup. And as of right now, for the first season, it will only be on PC for North America and EU. And then next season, or season 4 of year 9, which should be December, that's when the crossplay comes out. But that's also when the Siege Cup will be on console. It's going into beta for the first season, and then it will be on console on the next season. There's going to be different rewards for it. There's going to be different currency for it to get different packs. There's going to be a ton of different stuff. And the last thing I forgot to mention is the post-after action report, which is after you're done with the game, it changes the way, it's your operators are showing, standing there. But that should be everything now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see y'all. Much love.